Hello, everybody, and welcome to
Invisible Ink. Matt is a wanker going through space and time.
He is
stopping the crime. No, he's doing the crimes. I don't know anything that's going on.
If you missed last week's episode or any of the episodes before that, Matt's international agency only has 12 hours left to find a new power source for International. Incognita, his AI buddy. The good news, though, is his two agents are basically both James Bond.
I'm glad that you know what's going on, because I don't. I'm really not feeling well again this week. I just perpetually unwell, and I think that this week might be a real struggle for me because my brain just isn't really functioning.
Good news for me, then.
Good news for you.
Who wants nothing more than to see Matt fail.
But bad news for you is I have a phenomenal quantity of money. I had 7,000 megabucks.
Yeah, spoilers, Matt managed to walk into a vault and...
I don't think it's spoilers if you talk about what happened in the last episode.
I was more using it as like a cultural turn of phrase. Walked into a vault, took everything, and then in a finale... basically led some guards around a pillar like an episode of Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
It's heating up in the studio today because when the last episode went up, someone gave you some really good advice in a comment, and I went, no! Sort of half as a joke, but then he deleted his comment. So now I've pitched myself, once again, like in Subterfuge Diaries, as the villain, and I'm okay.
You know, I was really glad about that, though. That was brilliant when you were like, basically, you saw somebody giving advice, and you went, no. As if, like, that is not happening. You are not giving him that advice.
It does elevate your playthrough, doesn't it?
And then he edited it so it wasn't there anymore before I got a chance to see it. And I looked at that and I thought, that's brilliant. Because obviously it was something that was such a brilliant piece of advice that you had to ensure that I could not have it.
I don't know if it's that brilliant.
And, I don't know. I mean, I like that, though, because it is better for me to just keep bumbling through not knowing what I'm doing. I've been really resisting, even though I know things are coming up which are going to be interesting. I haven't done any reading at all. I mean, you're just going to have to believe... I mean, you're all going to have to believe me on that, both you and people watching, but... Right, so, I mean, I've saved a bit of money, but you just seen I've upgraded their bunch of stuff. I've got top speed on both these guys, make them speedy people.
Well, the server farms aren't going to be very useful to you because you've already filled Incognito with programs. You get that. I'll give you that one for free. Executive terminals is always good. Cybernetics Lab, you've kind of filled their heads with junk already. The detention center.
It's possible, isn't it? Get somebody else.
You could indeed. A new addition to your team. Wouldn't that excite the people at home?
It might, yeah. Some better stuff to buy would be good. Some better equipment, though. Maybe some better equipment would be good. But maybe another person to the team would be a good idea. That would take up all of my 12 hours, though. Let's just do it.
Woof. Okay, here we go, ladies and gents. This, according to Matt, is going to be the final mission before the mission in the middle of the campaign that is no longer the final mission because of the DLC. I can't believe it. It's
what a sentence.
Yeah, the DLC kind of
made the game longer.
Well, yeah, that's what it does. The originally you have 3 days, 72 hours or whatever, and then you have the final mission. With the DLC, you're going to find a way to elongate the lifespan of your AI for just another day.
Oh, you can elongate the lifespan of my AI anytime. Gorgeous. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
So I've been listening to a podcast called The Worst Idea of All Time recently, which is where two New Zealand comedians watch the Adam Sandler movie Grown Ups 2 every week for a year. And, like, it's entertaining purely because they sort of don't realise what they're in for, and every podcast they just get increasingly sad. And...
this is what you feel like you're doing now?
I just got filled with it. I was so upbeat and positive for the first 2 minutes of this video, and now, as soon as you're actually in the base view, I'm like... here we go again.
Just plain sad. And amusingly, I've forgotten how to play again. What are the buttons?
Oh my god. If this is the first episode of Lee's Plays Invisible Ink you've watched, allow me to bring you up to speed.
Okay, I remember how I'm doing now.
Entirely unforced dynamic, which is, I've played a lot of Invisible Ink. I've explored some of the higher echelons of difficulty, and I said, hey, Matt, let's do this. I'll help you through and it'll be fun. But what's actually happened is that Matt is inexplicably good and can't see what the fuss is about. So now I hate him.
Mind you, I've got a problem here.
Hello, 180-degree line of sight. Hey, this is a whole new kind of guard for you. Or did you do K? These are the guards that have the big guns. This is just Guntown, right? I don't think you've robbed this corporation before.
No, I haven't. This is just Guntown. So
180-degree vision, that you can figure out what that means. If you are waiting behind a door, though, you'll still grab them because they'll have to enter that square first.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that. Wow.
It's not. Some people in the comments were really impressed by your pacifist stylings. So
I was.
You've already shat the bed a bit there.
I was really happy with that as well, to be honest. And I'm not.
I saw some commenters saying like they couldn't believe how you were playing. Like it was just like you're like Mozart of Invisible Ink.
Did somebody say that?
No, I did. No one said that.
I was getting so excited.
And will ever say that about you.
Can we put that on a piece of paper somewhere though and put it on my wall?
Yeah.
So, as if somebody did say it.
Yeah. No.
You're like the Mozart Invisible Ink. Quentin Smith. You said it.
Well, oh God. Okay, look, listen. My point is that, like Mozart, you sat down at the piano and you're playing in a whole new style.
Like Mozart, I love him.
What?
No, I'm sorry. I'm just ending the turn. I might use a rewind.
Oh, do see that you do, Mr. Lees. I would be thrilled if you were to use a rewind on the first turn. That would excite me tremendously.
I might just do it, you know.
Following your gut has got you this far.
Yeah, you know what? It seems ridiculous, but I'm going to rewind on the first turn.
And do you remember my prophecy?
Two
missions ago.
I don't remember how to play the game. Do you think I remember things that you say? Come on now.
All right, everybody. 2 missions ago, I said that Matt uses cloaking devices for the first time, and I said the next mission he was going to use rewinds, and that was true. And I said the mission after that, which is this one, he would die. So the fact that he's already used one of his 3 rewinds, that's pretty good. What alternative path did you have out of that, by the way?
I don't know.
I guess if the guard's not stationary, then you could wait for his patrol to change.
Yeah, I mean, that's basically it, I think.
Unless there's another door.
And there isn't another door. Okay, well, that was basically a big old...
No, not if the guard moves.
Big old waste, but hey. Okay.
Well, if you pass this turn, that guard might walk off, right?
He might, yeah. Let's hope he does. Otherwise, I've literally just wasted a thing. I'm not feeling good about this.
Oh, hello.
Okay, so same thing happens.
Same thing happened, but you took a chance. You took a gamble. You're a feisty man.
I am a feisty man. So I'm glad that people have started saying that.
It's also become a habit in my playthroughs of Invisible Ink to just witter about stuff while Matt focuses on playing. So you may remember, guys, a while back I was reading a book on pirates. I'm actually reading a book about being a shepherd in the Lake District right now.
I remember you talking about that as well.
Yeah. Oh, did I talk about that already?
I don't know. You've talked about it maybe just to me. I don't know.
It's good.
We sometimes have conversations, like just outside of everything else.
Yeah, it's nice. He is a.
Oh, I certainly enjoy them. Yeah.
He's a shepherd who didn't do his A-levels, and then when basically at some point, due to circumstances, went fuck it, I'm going to Oxford. Redid his A-levels, got into Oxford University, and then left Oxford University to go back and work as a shepherd again. But he writes beautifully about the Lake District and being a. Whoa! Don't stop Matt now. He was doing so very good.
This is bad times for Matt Lees.
You got it covered. You got some wisps. What's that thing called? God, it's really a pain having a week between playthroughs.
I just forget everything, and then you forget some things.
But people in the comments take me to task for forgetting things because I'm meant to be like Invisible Ink's Yoda.
Yeah, I mean that's not really fair, is it? Like, because you've kind of been set up as being
good, and I'm not.
Yeah, you kind of got set up as being an expert, yeah, when you're not. Like, you're just
a guy. A beautiful man.
I'm just a man. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh God, I am actually. Oh, I didn't mean to end the turn. Oh my.
Oh look, it's fine
God.
though. And the parasites you put are going to tick off on all the devices.
Yeah, no, it's probably fine, but still, it's
Are you hacking? Have you encountered a turret before? Do you remember how they work?
No, I don't remember how they work.
Okay,
no.
So you can either hack the turret or the power supply. If you hack the power supply, your ridiculous quantity of power has not made this a problem before. But you can hack the power supply, which means you can turn the turret on and off. If you hack the turret, then
it can shoot people.
It can and will, which kills guards, but increases the alarm.
Okay, well, I will bear that in mind then, basically. Thank you for your tender.
You just focus on playing.
That guy has not been tagged. It's an expensive thing to do. So I know what this guy's doing now. He's just sort of moving back and forth. And where's he stopping? He's stopping there. Man, this is ridiculous.
Wow, you're being dicked by the level generation here. Look at that. You have to like actually go in a clean circle, exploring each room through a single door. That's what I like to see.
Where's the other guy? Okay, he's there, wandering there.
It's also really cool seeing you guys all share different ways and styles of playing Invisible Ink in the comments every week, and seeing just how rich this game is.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys, for leaving the comments. I really like the comments where people just say things like "Matt's the best." I think they're really good and insightful, and I think that's that sort of communication and conversation is just a really valuable part.
I've been threatening this for a while. In the comments, if one person can leave a comment saying Team Matt and someone else can leave a comment saying Team Quins, and then
you'll divide the community. What's wrong with you?
Then they can all apply upvotes. No, it's purely positive, right?
Sure.
Because they're doing nothing but applying upvotes. They're doing nothing but slapping one another on the back in a kind of orgy of slaps.
This is literally how wars start, with an orgy of slaps.
If you don't think we're already at war, you've already lost.
Oh man, I am already floundering a little bit here.
It's okay. Some of the best people in the world flounder.
Well, like Flounder, the fish from The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, he wasn't very good, was he?
No.
Of
course they can see 180 degrees.
It's okay, man. You got this covered.
I have not got this covered. This is a super bad map.
This is... You know what? No,
you are happy now.
You see! God!
You're happy now, aren't you?
God. I was all ready to settle into Matt being the best this week.
Why did you have to make me play when I'm not feeling well? Nobody made me do anything, it's fine.
Oh, man.
That was just plain my fault. I did not get used to the idea of 180 vision. And I don't think I can do anything about this.
You can slap on your invis cloak.
I can.
You can slap on your invis cloak, place the electric charge, and then detonate the electric charge.
That's actually a really good idea.
I don't know if it'll work due to the minutiae of how your objects work, but my gut says, give it a shot. Or you could hack the turret and then let the turret shoot them.
Killer man. But let's see what happens with this guy. Alarm is increased if the unit dies.
It only increases by a pip. So generally...
I think it's more than the pip.
Yeah?
I think so. But there's a demon there, so... You know what? No, look, I'm going to see what happens, and I can always use my rewind if I think it's going to go really bad.
You certainly can.
I can always kind of game the rewinds.
We've not played an episode of this where it's gone... Usually we have amiable chatter as you waddle around the facility and remember how to play. That's not great. 4 turns, that's tough. But you hacked everything already, so... Yeah, usually we have amiable chatter and you potter around like an old man who's just woken up. But in this case, you've been dropped right into the deep and shitty end.
Yeah. I have. So that's going to shoot a guy next turn, though, right?
Only if they walk into its vision cone, which they're not standing in right now. But as they look for you, they'll run around, and hopefully they'll run into the path of the turret. Odds are good. Ooh. Okay. So now I think you can get away with placing the flashback.
I can't actually even move because he's so surrounded.
Wow. Wow, this is some Deus Ex stuff. No, you don't drop it. You use it.
Oh, fuck.
It's fine, just pick it back up. And then
okay.
Deploy. Oh, wow, prime it. And it deposits a thing on the ground, which is not the flashback itself. We've learned this. And then you can use incognita, hit spacebar.
Oh, God.
To detonate it.
This is embarrassing. How are you having to tell me everything?
Pop! Look at that!
Have I just damaged that gun turret as well?
It's a... No.
Yeah, no, I haven't.
Look at that. I can't believe my plan worked. I'm the best.
You are the best. And this gun turret is going to kill a thing.
If
now.
something... Yep, it will indeed.
This is going to get real hairy, real fast. And you know what?
My goodness.
I'm not ready.
You're not ready for what? This?
I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for what I'm about to do.
Are you ready?
I know I'm not. No, I'm not ready.
Are you ready for this? Are you hanging off the edge of your seat?
I'm literally not ready for anything.
I saw in the comments as well that you can drag guards on top of each other to pin them both with one agent.
To do what with both? You can drag them on.
You can drag it. Yeah, that's what someone said in the. I don't know if it's true, but that's what the people say. Yeah, you can drag a guard onto the same space as another guard, and the agent will pin them both.
What does that guy do? Hearing, EMP, local
scanner.
Local scanner.
It waddles around scanning things. Pop.
Oh, expensive.
That is expensive. Gotta love that demon.
But it's going to trigger at the end of this thing. So
when does Parasite happen? Does the drone move or does the Parasite move?
What came first, man? Chicken or the egg?
Or the Parasite that devoured the chicken.
You can steal from
You can steal power out of the drone, yeah.
Can you?
Yeah, if your anarchy's high enough. Yoink.
That's rubbish. Oh, is it an action though, stealing?
No. You just take it and it'll go into... It doesn't go into your inventory, it just goes into your power. There you go.
No, it is. No, it's not an action. That's cool. Let's steal things from people. Oh, I didn't steal from those guys.
It's fine, because that's what she's doing.
Yeah, she is.
This is...
Sloppy?
It resembles a lot more what, like, a game of Invisible Ink is to me. Like, as someone who's not great and plays it on hard, and it's...
Yeah, this is, wow, 2 level 1 security cards there.
That's good. You can run her back in and get through the other door. Why do I always do this? As soon as you start struggling, my mother hen instinct.
I know. To be fair, like I'm already like well on top of that right now. So
okay.
Don't you worry. You're not like making this too.
Wedge yourself between those 2 chairs like I forgot.
Yeah, I mean, I'm worried he's going to trigger before he gets hacked, but we'll see what happens.
You could.
This is so messy. And the problem is now I could just rewind, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get through this without it being messy.
Yeah, those 2 rooms were always going to be slightly shit, but...
I feel like I'm making a big mistake here.
Wow. And you got away with the scan. And there's the drone hacked.
Okay.
Goodness
And this guy has another turn, so... And he's off over there.
The good news is that while these guards are knocked out, the elevator isn't around here, so...
Yeah.
The mess you made...
Yeah, I know that.
You won't have to clean it up again later.
However, these guys are going to wake up.
Such is life, man. Eventually we all wake up.
What do you think you are? Mr. Matrix? Mr. The Matrix?
I rewatched The Matrix recently, and it hasn't aged that well. You know what's a bummer about The Matrix is if The Matrix 2 and 3 either hadn't been shit or hadn't come out, The Matrix would have always gone down as an awesome cult film, but instead, like, the Wachowski brothers soured it to an unbelievable degree. They salted the earth. No one's allowed to like The Matrix anymore.
I know.
Hello!
There's that. So... hang on. Well, no, I might as well peek.
If I can pull back the curtain for our audience ever so slightly... We do actually record 2 of these in a row whenever we meet up to record. So a thing we can look forward to is if Matt gets through this alive, and that's a sort of, not a big if, but it's like a round if, about the size of an apple. Medium-sized if. He will be warmed up for the super important story mission that's coming next.
Yeah.
So you can look forward to that. It won't be this, I don't know quite how to describe it.
This is messy. I mean, look, these guys are all waking up like next turn. At least I know where I am.
You know where the elevator is. You could leave right now.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But I mean, I think leaving right now...
This would be like a comedy 10-minute long episode.
Yeah, I mean, that would be like quite embarrassing.
Not as embarrassing as losing an agent, though.
Yeah, no. I'm not gonna lie, that's definitely more embarrassing. Are those things I can hack? Are they things I can...
No, they're vending machines. I mean, I'm sure you could hack them.
Can you buy crisps?
It's God, I've never seen a vending machine in Invisible Ink before. It's weird that it's only in the... Like, all the other corps are too high-tech. This is just the men with guns. Of course they have vending machines and leather chairs.
Right, well, I've got 6 turns before this guy cloaking rig goes off again. And I've got 10 turns before...
Yeah, you're a little spent.
I am a little spent. Do guards walk through locked doors?
Yeah. I believe so. There could and maybe should be a whole mechanic about I guess dragging guards into rooms and then locking them. But I guess that would be kind of shitty because it wouldn't really be flavorful. Like, you should never be truly in command of a guard unless you kill them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. This is where actually now becomes quite difficult. In the past, I've been able to really take my sweet time on these things and just
Kind of potter around.
Yeah.
But now you've knocked so many people out and they're going to be searching.
I have no time, basically.
Yeah, but you have upgraded everyone's speed, so you got... Both of them have, like, these rubbery legs. Close the door! Oh, dear me.
Yeah, I know. That's just embarrassing. But this isn't too bad, because it means he can't be seen by that person, but actually if somebody comes through this door, then actually we're in a huge amount of trouble.
If someone goes through the door, or opens the door next to International, you're in trouble. But, oh, hello.
It's 2 pips to the alarm. So that's 2 pips is definitely more than 1.
That is, I've always said that. That was the first man you've actually truly killed, I think.
No, I killed a man, I think, in my first time, didn't I? Maybe I didn't.
How did you...
I think I killed a man in the first mission.
You killed a robot?
I know I killed a robot, but I'm sure I killed a man as well.
Oh, yeah, you controlled a... I think you'd hacked a drone... Oh, hello. Yeah, I think you hacked a drone that... Ooh.
Okay. Well, I think I found where the man might be.
Chilikas. Yeah, if he doesn't move, then the guard is going to pause before he comes through the doorway and gets knocked out.
Yeah, let's see what happens here.
The tense moment of silence.
It is tense.
Falls over the room. You could hide them behind both of the chairs like a couple of kids.
You know, I could do, but I think what's the best thing for me to do here now, actually...
Is leave.
Is leave. No, I think the best thing for me to do here is actually, because I'm going to need to... Basically, I'm thinking, right, the guy's going to be over here somewhere, probably.
Yeah.
And then going to need to make a pretty sharpish exit back over here.
Yeah.
By which point, all of these guys will probably have got their act together.
Yeah.
And be here. Which
well,
means...
maybe.
Well, maybe. But anyway, regardless, I'm going to need as much flexibility in terms of how I get back as possible. And this door is locked and she has a key card. So it just makes sense at this point, I think.
To unlock it?
To unlock it.
That is very smart.
Just for the sake of having flexibility.
You know, sometimes I get these flashes that you really do deserve to be doing this well. And that was one of those moments.
Thanks, man.
Don't get used to it. Don't get cocky.
Okay, he has seen that. Okay, fine.
Na, na,
And I can't go in there without...
na, na, na.
I think it's time for this man to knock somebody out.
It's worked well for you so far.
Knock a fella out, knock a fella out, boom. That's my new hip-hop song coming out very soon.
I've always said
Straight to vinyl.
that you are one of the most interesting voices in British hip-hop.
Yeah, I think the most interesting thing about my hip-hop work is there's so little of it.
Yeah.
You really never know when anything's going to get released.
Very restrained, you know.
I've never released any.
I have actually kind of enjoyed some of the very intimate performances that you've put on.
Just for you mean?
Well, you know, me and I guess I didn't really count how many people were there. I remember feeling, whoa, safe town, population. Hover the cursor over those laser beams for me one moment in out of hacker mode. These laser beams are lethal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they.
And I don't know where the laser.
I just wanted to key you into that because you know, not all laser beams are created equal. I remember you ran through some lasers earlier in the campaign. But
yeah.
At this point, it doesn't have much.
So this guy is knocked out for 2.
Yep.
What's that 1 above me about?
That shows he has 1 armor.
That's a good job I knocked him out with this guy then, isn't it?
Wow, you didn't notice that?
No.
What was I saying about you being the best?
I think I'm going to paralyze this guy.
It's not a very good paralyzer, is it? It works for like...
4 turns is a long time.
No, it's 2 extra turns.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, still. You know what I mean?
4 turns is a long time.
Okay, that's not the power supply I need, is it?
What do you mean? For what? The lasers?
It's 2 cameras.
Oy. So, that's the eternal choice. Yeah, hack the turret because the turret doesn't seem in.
It's not a massive choice, to be honest.
Oh, it stuns me how you're able to spend your power like water like this, and then just get it back.
Yeah.
Stuns is the word.
But to be fair, I'm not getting back a lot of that too soon. Do these turrets move around?
No, they don't. So that turret is only ever. In fact, probably didn't need to.
Oh, what? Yeah, I totally didn't.
I think that's like the turret that got set up by a guy who really needed to go to lunch.
I really should have shut that door. Jesus, Matt, come on. You know what?
You're gonna pin him.
Yeah, she's got nothing she can do this turn. So. Oh, where is this guy? If he's in this room. No, because that room must be connected to this room. Where's the man? Where's the fucking man? There's not a door there, is there? No.
No, mate, no. I think one. Maybe, though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What are they?
They're shooting the turret.
Wicked. That's awesome.
Well, they will be. They've pointed their guns at the turret and have gone, freeze!
Not realising that it's an inanimate object.
Yeah.
Don't you dare move, turret. It's not moving.
It's very...
I think it's listening to us.
It's like The Simpsons, basically.
Yeah, it is pretty The Simpsons. Okay. See, that speed is gorgeous, and that's a secondary server terminal. What the fuck is that for? Is that
going to show you all a terminal? I don't know what a terminal's doing there. You'll need to log into it.
That might be what I need to...
Secondary server. Oh, I think...
Hack with Incognito.
I think you can use that to get Shopcat and get programs for Incognito.
Okay.
I could be wrong there. No, I think I'm right.
Let's just pretend you're right.
Yeah.
For the sake of things. Me and my buddy are just going to come through here like this.
I think the prison might be on the other side of this. That's my gut.
No.
Or through that door. It's yet another turret pointing in a shitty direction.
This time, though, is kind of a bit more of a problem because...
Just because.
Let's get that power supply going.
So you can get to the safes.
So I'll get to the safes, basically.
You don't have any EMPs, which might be a problem. Although, I mean, your programs are so good. Like, towards the end games of Invisible Ink, firewalls get so thick that you can either have really great programs to drill through them, like you've got, or you can just get EMP devices, like one in that room full of 3 safes, and just, oh, there you go. Yeah, it's toast.
These guys are the worst security guards.
They blew it up. It's all good, man.
Yeah, I know, but like, wait, they blew up their own technology. They smashed their own doors. They blow up their own stuff. They're going to be in so much trouble when the bosses get back, honestly. Like,
yeah.
Like, what happened? I don't know, someone got in here. Well, what happened? Well, we blew up our own security systems. Why? They were acting real weird.
Well, no, it's white, because they shot a guy. They shot and killed Stephen.
Sure, I am, Matt makes light of human lost lees, but, okay.
That's the voice of a man who's played too much Devil Daggers. You know what's really nice about Street Fighter V, by the way?
What?
It's really jovial. Everyone's really nice. Like, in all the story missions, everyone's like, hey, you can do better. It's none of that kind of thing from Street Fighter 2 of like, I'll crush you if you fight me again. Everyone's like, hey, thanks for the fight. That was wicked. And I think that it's there to reinforce a positive atmosphere of it as an esport.
Oh.
I really like it.
Good. That's nice.
I think it's cool.
What is Power Grid M3 when it's at home?
Wait, what? Where?
It says on the thing here over here, M3 grid. This device is linked to Power Grid M3.
Right.
What is that?
One of the power supplies will be.
Well, there's a power supply here.
That's by itself, so it's probably the laser.
Oh, M3 grid. Okay, yeah, it says.
Okay. Yeah. Any more questions?
Nope. I'm done. Okay. However, I am also like a bit done here. This is not
nice. That was nice. Nice segue. But you got to progress, man. You got to find out who's in the cell. It could be anyone from the entire cast of Invisible Ink characters. I know.
I don't know who most of them are, but
yeah.
hey.
Aren't you excited?
I am excited.
I'm excited for you.
Am I in that room?
As soon as the computers dry up, you really don't get much power, do you?
No, and that's why I was kind of worried here.
Incognito International just floats through the levels, siphoning power.
Yeah, she just sucks it all up. But then I've kind of run out now,
which is a real bummer.
It is a real bummer
because there are so many safes here.
The problem is I could go in here, but that's going to draw the men over here, and they are like. I mean, they're going to come this way anyway.
Oh, you keep saying that. They might.
They will come this way. I mean, they're just going to search the whole building, right? And the fact of the matter is, there isn't much building to search around here. Like, they kind of...
You are running out of time.
I'm running out of time, and I keep hitting these. Look at how much red stuff is on the screen right now.
Yeah.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily.
Well, no, but here's the thing. Those are safes. You don't have to hack the safes. The only thing you got to hack there is the camera, and
I know.
You could pop a parasite and then.
Yeah, but it's 2 power for a parasite.
Yeah, but it'll. You can then.
And that's going to be.
I think you put a parasite on the camera and then wait.
I think you might be right. But the problem is I've got no more power coming in now.
Oh, listen to us discussing this like a couple of pros. This is an unusual episode of...
I'm doing it.
Okay. Nice. This is kind of the opposite of Alien vs. Predator at this point, because if you win this mission, I'll be happy, and if you lose it, I'll have a different kind of happiness. This mission's almost so tough that I...
It's quite... to be fair, I have been dealt some quite...
You know who I am, and this will only make sense to people who've played it, because I'm not going to explain it anymore. I am the first boss of Undertale. Like,
yeah, I know.
The creature that yeah.
Yeah. No, you are. You're trying your best to be mean, but you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
She has a slot. What's that? Sets the agent speed to 3. The skill cannot be upgraded.
That's rubbish for me.
Obviously, because you've already upgraded her speed. There's one of those EMP packs I was talking about.
Yeah. Vault Disruptor, what does that do?
It doesn't get through armor, so you don't want it. At this point in the campaign. Buster Chip and EMP you should look at. She doesn't have the Anarchy to use it, but someone will.
4, okay, Anarchy. What does that do? Is manually break through 8 firewalls.
Yeah, you use it and it goes boom, but it uses. It got a charge, so you need to recharge it. Recharge it between missions though. So.
Still, that is quite good. EMP pack.
Read this, man, because EMP packs are unbelievably good.
Okay, an EMP pack generates a large static charge.
Read the white text.
Okay, detonating at the end of the turn when primed, disables all mainframe devices and drones in a range of 7 tiles.
Yep, it's a huge range. And
does that go through walls as well?
It goes through walls. It opens all safes. Here's the twist.
Yeah.
I'm glad you bought it. I think it's the right thing to do. But it'll knock out computers, and you'll have to wait for them to reboot because it knocks them out for like 4 turns or whatever. If it's a computer you need to use,
right, that's a problem.
Obviously, you just knocked out the computer. So, yeah.
Each of these turns takes a charge.
You can get through that with a Buster Chip, though. Yeah.
But I think I might. I mean, it's only 800. I'm
okay.
Getting it.
You are flash with the cash.
I am, and to be honest, the chip now could be really useful.
Does Deca have? Deca doesn't have Anarchy 4, does he?
No, but I can. Oh no, hacking skill 4. Has she got hacking 4?
Not yet.
Let me buy it now. You probably can't hear, but I'm just frantically clicking there. Oh, that's so annoying. I'd just love to place one right there. All right, fine. That's fine.
Them hot safes.
Still only got 4 power. All right, let's just try and be a bit audacious and see if I...
Did you spend so long in that menu that you've now forgotten?
No, I moved here just in the hope of there would be another terminal nearby that she could hack.
See. Because you can
do her thing.
Slurp it through the walls like a weird electric vampire.
Oh, that's interesting. It seems that you have to actually be next to it to hack.
Yeah, yeah. You basically, thematically, you put the Buster Chip, you open it up and you put the chip into the thing.
And then it does the thing. Yeah. You see, I'm wondering now if it's worth me just... No, it's not worth me doing.
Running past the camera?
Yeah, no, it's not. This is getting tense now. I'm not liking this one bit. They are really rubbish at their job, though, down here. Like, I'm quite amazed. Like, they've really checked that room.
Yeah.
Right.
Where's that guard showing up? Oh, that's a bummer.
That's
a bummer.
Whoa. There's a lift there?
Where? Yeah, it's a guard lift. There's always 2 guard lifts in a level, and you never know which one they're going to come through.
Okay.
But no armor, so... Is he wearing a suit?
He is wearing a suit, yeah. He's just a security guard. He's just like a standard security guard.
Okay.
So I think this is the point where I'm going to start taking some risks.
There we go.
Okay.
Oh, there's no sense hacking that until you're right next to it.
But what is in here, and I can't see it without...
Yeah, you'll need to pop the door. Woof. Does he have armor? He doesn't.
He looks like he does, but he doesn't.
Oh, and you got lucky. This is... detention centers, most of the time they have agents, but sometimes they just have like VIPs you escort out for money. But hot tamale, you're going to meet a new agent soon. It could be one of the ones that's really rubbish late campaign, but we'll see.
What does campaign do?
No, as in like some of them are like if you have you need to purposefully build them up from the beginning. Like there's a guy who has 6 slots for cybernetics, and he goes full Deus Ex. But every time you give him a cybernetic upgrade, he becomes more powerful.
That's pretty cool.
It's super neat, but if you get him this late, you won't have the chance to give him the cybernetics he needs to. Oh, I can see it. Oh, it's the murderer.
The murderer?
It's Clive Owen from I think
Clive Owen
from Born Identity. We'll drop the hacking frame, and I can. No, it's not.
It's a man with a flat cap and a school
Is that Monster?
I don't know. I've been talking to Monster.
Yeah, so one of the weird things the DLC adds is younger versions of Monster and Control. I don't know if the grey-haired woman.
How does that make sense?
Well, it's cool that you can kind of play as them, but it creates weird things because they're talking to you and they're on the
Yeah,
missions.
they're actually there as well.
It's like, it's very Kojima, like time paradox detected type thing.
Time paradox detected. Talking of time paradoxes, I watched a time travel film yesterday, which was rubbish.
Why didn't you set her on ambush? I guess it doesn't matter because you can...
No, it doesn't matter. But
because you would get her ambush back
yeah,
if you had set her on ambush.
yeah. I mean, I should have done it to be honest, but hey,
Yeah, the captain can't see you from there. You're safe. Pop, pop.
Oh, you sure? No, yeah, you're.
That could have been a moment, couldn't it? As we was just like,
Right.
Now we'll get shot.
I will get shot. Yeah.
Maybe not actually. Maybe you could just, if it's noticed. Yeah, I think you can run up. Then he aims his gun. Then you ambush him. I think you're safe if you do that.
Really?
Yes. Try it.
But what?
No. All right, fine. You don't have to. But I think you'd be safe. People in the comments can tell me.
I think I'm just going to do this.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Because I've got to wait another turn anyway for this detention things to
pop up.
And she can just...
Yeah, drag him all the way into the corner.
Don't mind me.
Wow.
Just going to shut the door and then pick up your friend.
So much of being a spy is dragging bodies.
Just dragging corpses. You've got to be strong in this business. That was an audacious move. It's not often that you drag somebody back into their room at which you've been spotted in. But sometimes you've got to...
Sometimes you have to roll a hard 6.
Yeah. A hot 6.
You haven't seen Battlestar Galactica, have you?
No, I have seen Battlestar Galactica.
Okay.
I just want to make this 6 hot instead of hard. Hello.
Womp. I love that animation.
Yeah, the film I watched last night was called Predestination. Wouldn't bother. It's rubbish.
Okay, so what you're telling me is to not watch the thing I've not heard of.
Yep.
Okay.
So if anyone ever says, hey, you want to watch this film, Predestination?
I'll go, no!
Well, it's not that bad. It's okay, but it's one of those things where it's like, I'm pretty sure that the pitch for it was done by like a 14-year-old. I'll tell you another time off thing. It's like, it's unbelievable. It's like, it's the sort of thing that like as a teenager you'd think was like the most clever idea in the world, but
okay,
as an adult you just sort of go,
I'll not bother.
No. Right. How long is he out for? 2 turns.
That's a dose
I
of
might
paralyzer
as
waiting
well.
to happen.
Yeah, I might as well just do that because. And is that done yet? Not yet. Hello, buddies.
It is Monster, I think.
Okay.
Which is going to be really weird because in the next story mission.
No, it's Derek.
Yeah, that's his real name.
Oh, right. Derek Monster.
You can see why he goes by Monster now. So this is young Monster, and it's going to be really weird next mission because Monster from present day joins you, so you're going to have Derek and Monster.
Double Monster.
What's he got? Particle envelope. Oh, he's got the portal gun.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So how does that work?
So you can drop it. Why don't you try it now? You throw it, and then at any point you can activate it, and you warp to wherever you drop the beacon. Throw it now to get a feel of exactly how it works. Yeah, just lob it. Yeah.
But what if I want to use it?
Then you can use it.
Yeah, I'm going to save it.
Okay.
Because I might need it.
Sure.
Like, when life gives you portal guns,
gun. Yeah.
Use the portal gun.
It's not. It's a teleporter, I guess, but they've used the iconography from Portal. Wow. I feel like there should be like
maybe I can give him some stuff. What we got?
med gel. His stats are going to be rock bottom, so he won't be able to use anything cool.
Yeah, I think giving him med gel is a good idea, just because I don't really care if he dies. But like,
whoa!
What?
Imagine if like you overheard your boss saying that, like within minutes of you getting like your first day on the job.
Hey, it's a pleasure to have you on the team. For the record, I don't really care if he dies. But no, because I've just got to be pragmatic about this. I've spent a lot of money and time on these other two people. And if needs be...
You don't need to...
If not everybody can get out of here.
I don't want to hear it, frankly.
Then he's going to be the guy that gets himself killed in order to save somebody else's life.
Does he use power? Check that for me now. Otherwise, we could be...
Does what use power?
Derek's ability.
The augment.
No, transport beacon.
Yes.
It consumes 4 power when activated. So...
Probably not happening today, and sweetheart. I'm glad I didn't bloody just test it.
Yes.
That would be maddening.
We both are, I think. Goodness me. You love them parasites. If you're gonna dagger it, you can dagger it. Oh god,
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna dagger that one.
Let's not use dagger as a verb anymore. It weirds me out.
Really?
It's a sex thing.
Oh, I didn't know that. God, now you've weirded me out. Sitting here doing a weird sex thing with a...
God, he's so fast compared to Derek. It's unreal. Because his speed's up and his rubber legs are kicking in. So he just thunders around.
Okay. I think I'm fine.
I think you're fine.
Amazingly. I mean, I've had like a combination of...
No, I think you're good. You haven't actually stolen that much cash this level, but you got an agent.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do what I can about that.
Don't worry, you've got so much money, man. It's...
Yeah, but it's always nice to have... The thing about money is it's always nice to have more, isn't it?
Well, they did a really interesting study that shows...
it's not true, yeah.
Yeah, the amount of happiness, or like the average happiness for the amount of money you've got, it peaks at like, God knows, like... Basically, it peaks at something like 80 grand or 90 grand a year, and then it flatlines, and then eventually it goes down. Oh, hello.
Yeah, that's...
Hey, buddy.
That's the thing. Okay, yeah, you're right, and you know what's interesting is that is pretty much just down to inequality, really. It's like, it doesn't matter if you're too rich or too poor, or if you're too far away from the median, then you just end up feeling a bit isolated and alienated. That's the theory, anyway. The idea that actually it doesn't matter. If you're too poor, you'll be really unhappy. If you're too rich, you'll be really unhappy.
I mean, being poor is shitty for its own... for a whole spectrum of reasons aside from the fact that you are just different.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, it's definitely better to be too rich than too poor.
Yeah.
But the idea is that neither are terribly good.
You heard it here on Cool Ghosts. It's better to be too rich than too poor. Speaking of which, if you haven't joined our Patreon yet, why not? Everything that you've been enjoying recently on Cool Ghosts is entirely funded by Fun Wraiths, who are our exciting gang of completely wicked people who help us to do good work. Like
miscreants.
If you haven't, like, holy shit, like, they're the people who made Matt do the Devil Daggers video.
I enjoyed making that Devil Daggers video.
It's completely awesome, and
Thank you.
Watch that after this.
Yeah, it was really hard to make because I was just feeling really ill, and I kind of had to double take when I started editing it and being like, some of it was just way too much because I'd just gone mad.
But when you go
really uncomfortable
when you are in a weird mood, you produce your best stuff. Not you, but
just generally, yeah. Well, it's true. It's true. Right. Let's try and get out of this place alive. This guy's going to wake up and be like, oh my god, this room is full of sleepy men. And then it's going to be like a bit of a situation. But I'll tell you what, though.
I'm really glad you didn't write this game.
The script in this game would be incredible if I'd written it. Oh, I shut the door before you got through. You wrong wall. This room is entirely full of sleepy men.
Jesus.
But
if Clay Entertainment
I was right to do that thing. Although, what's that? Is that a man? What's that?
It looks like...
Is it a man seeing through a wall?
Where's that coming from?
Is that... Yeah, it's a man seeing through some stuff.
It's got to be a... Yeah? Is it a camera?
No.
Oh, yeah, there's a... Because you can see there's a... there's a fence.
Yeah, it was a man. Oh.
What? Oh!
Yeah, so keeping my options open here was a good idea, I think.
Yeah. Oh, good.
See, I told you. What did I tell you? I knew it was going to come down to this.
Reboots one capture device.
Oh, okay.
What did it reboot? They rebooted the cell computer.
Oh, wow.
Amazing.
That is like the epitome of too little, too late.
Or it's the epitome of certainly bolting or closing the door.
This guy doesn't even have a weapon, does he? He can't even...
That is correct. He was in a jail cell. What do you think? He had like, here's your, jumpsuit and here's your taser.
This is bullshit. I'm a little teapot.
What?
I don't know, all right.
That way, I mean, I roll with like anything you say. Like, you know, we've worked together for a while, but yeah, you sometimes are still capable of.
The problem is, right, this is like a combination of doing an actual playthrough of quite a complicated game and doing like a live podcast.
Yeah.
And my brain cannot do two
That's why I
things
try
at
and
once.
pick up the slack. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, no, if you weren't here, I literally would just be me singing I'm a Little Teapot now.
Oh man, I mentioned before we started recording this that I've been playing some of Kitty Horrorshow's games.
Yeah.
And basically the one she's just put out is so frightening that. So first off, I was like, headphones, pitch darkness, great. Then it was so scary that I had to open the curtains. Then it was so scary that I had to take my headphones off and play with speakers. And then it was so scary that I had to start talking about Street Fighter V to myself to calm myself down.
Wow.
Like, I had to be like, I think I'm going to go with Chun-Li because she's kind of an all-rounder, but she has a really high skill ceiling, apparently. And I like the animations, you know, while I'm walking through a haunted basement and trying not to think about ghosts.
Fuck sticks.
Oh, you sprinted.
I did sprint. Yeah, because this guy hasn't got good legs like everybody else.
So to catch up, he has to run in his nice, expensive shoes.
And now that means this guy's
Don't
coming.
forget, he does have the portal gun.
Portal gun that I can't use because I don't have the power.
Yikes, this is cool.
What does all these exclamation marks mean?
Where? Oh, it means they're searching. They're in search mode because you've knocked them out. Or they've been alerted by something else, like a noise or a camera.
Okay. This is now the time.
Wow.
For men like me to shine like an out-of-date onion.
One down, like 3 to go.
Yep.
Wow, you could actually walk International out or something so that they all see her and stop right on top of the flashback. Like, you could move it out 1 square. Not 2, because then they might see her from the diagonal, but there, they'll run up and freeze.
Yeah.
But if they come through the other door, then you're in real shit.
Well, yeah, and that guy might, to be honest.
Yeah.
But she's still got her Invisi pack though, so
Okay.
I think that's not actually insane.
Wow, that's very Ocean's 11 to be like, hey boys, and then the ground explodes.
Well, I've
underneath
done
them.
quite a lot of that, haven't I?
Not as
No, I've done quite a
brass
few, like
balls as this. Whoa, that is unexpected.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. That's not quite what I want.
And the drone. Oh god. So hover the cursor over the packs. Okay, because they told them about.
Now, this is fine, but old Derek is in a little bit of a...
You have 4 power though.
I do have 4 power.
Use.
I do have 4 power. However, what's it going to cost to detonate that? No, nothing.
But it's
And
not,
I don't know if that's going to hit
I don't
those
think
guys.
it is because they're behind the wall.
I'm going to give it a go.
Oh, it did.
Got one of them.
Good work.
And that drone is about to go down as well. That guy's a problem. And he can't be taken out.
You can tuck her right behind that wall to make her safe.
Yeah, I can. That will work for this turn.
Woof.
But I think this turn is enough.
So many men with guns.
They still don't shoot you straight away, right?
No.
They have to like see you and then you have to move.
Yep.
That's what I thought. I just want to be double sure, which is, I don't know how many numbers that is, but that's loads of
How
numbers.
far can he lob the tracking device?
That's my next question.
Oh.
Quite far. I reckon if I open that door...
It's lucky that you found a guy who had his own, like, invisibility.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do something right now, which I think you're going to have to agree is a little bit cool.
I think I know exactly what you're going to do.
Oh no, that's going to scan. But luckily, they're not going to be okay. And that's people waking up or coming. I don't know. Probably waking up. You didn't hear that noise. There's just a guy going. Okay. And I was like, oh my god.
So
On the job. Are you for real? Okay, that's the wrong button.
that's pretty cool.
Okay,
Derek doesn't even need to use his thingy.
of course he needs to use it.
Okay, just for cool's sake.
Absolutely, for cool's sake. Oh, come on, it won't even let me do it.
You can throw it halfway across the room. Oh, you want to throw it through the door after Decker opens it.
Come on.
No, why don't you run halfway and then lob it?
I still don't know if it will work that way. What happens? Does it end my turn if it's...
It looks like you'd move, but you probably still have your action points.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I still have my action points afterwards, then it's fine, but I don't know. Oh, well, I can always use my rewind.
Yeah, you can find out. Pop, and then activate it in incognito mode.
Yeah. Zap!
Still has 8 AP. There you go.
That means he can just nick some stuff from this guy. Oh no, the transport.
Oh, you could have left without it. That would have been heartbreaking.
Yeah,
Very nice.
That would have been really super bad, wouldn't it? Okay.
So that was anime as all hell, because basically he was running through the ball, teleported like 12 feet ahead. Very nice. Wow. Well, you know what? In this episode of Invisible Ink, you weren't necessarily the best, but I can see a universe in which you would like maybe become the best.
Yeah, and they just ruined another one of their doors over there, so...
They kick it down.
They kicked another door down. I'm not out yet. No, I'm out. I just wanted to see what happened.
The gang is all in that room.
Wow, I was really kind of worried about that for a long time. Luckily, I still haven't faced anything which has a problem with my cloaking, but sooner or later, I'm going to come up against things where that's just not going to work, right? People are going to have like special goggles and stuff.
No, cloaking always works. The problem is the story missions have people who... You have Central and Monster, and they
have to survive, and they can't cloak.
Yeah.
Okay. Fun times. Well, yeah, I wasn't the best this week. I think it has to be said, despite the fact that I didn't hack everything for starters. I didn't get all the safes.
Oh God, that's
and
what is that minus 2,000? Oh, because you bought something at the level. And
yeah,
you killed a man, so you have
killed
to
some
send
stuff.
An envelope with £50.
50 quid. Honestly, I'd kill a man for 50 quid. That's just the pleasure, just the jollies going on his safaris.
Goodness me.
Anyway,
be sure to tune in next week, everybody.
I don't mean that. It's an awful thing to say.
Tune
in next week where I won't be saying things like that.
And you'll be doing the first sort of pinnacle of Act 1.
Oh God, the story mission.
Yes.
All right. Cool. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.
If you've been enjoying this, then you can go and say hello to us on coolghost.net. There's actually a link, if you're watching this on YouTube, a link that'll take you straight to the thread where people are talking about this very episode, so click on that in the description. And if you really, really like it, you can go to patreon.com/coolghosts and you can fund more things like this.
That was a very professional spiel.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Oh, you're literally just saying that.
Yes.